welcome back everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Magical Diary. We're right now going to go into our next week. I believe it'll be, what, week 2 maybe? I don't know. I don't even remember. Actually, there's a way to find out. See, this is week... Yeah, so we'll be going into week 3. Alright, next week. On Monday morning, I set off across campus on my way to breakfast. Hey, wait up! Phew, I caught you. What's up? Sign-ups for clubs is this week. I wanted to make sure you were on board for the sports team. Liz next door said no, but Anisha is in. What sport are we doing exactly? Does it matter? We can vote on that later. First, I want to get enough people to agree and find out what sort of team we can manage. Promise you'll join? Sure, I guess. I didn't even get a choice. Oh well. Great, we have official sign-ups on Wednesday afternoon, so go to the gym then. Okay, so I need to go to the gym on Wednesday. And as long as we're both doing it, Ellen will have to stop studying all the time and join in. She waves and jogs away. Well, so what I'm going to do this week? Alright, so obviously I'm going to be doing gym on Wednesday. I'm going to learn more about fire, more about stuff. Our stress is only at 9. I don't know how bad stress affects you, but we'll figure that out as we go. So let's go ahead and do that. More red magic. 3 magic and 3 stress. I've learned warm. Costs 3 magic. Add heat to the caster's current square, raising the temperature slightly. Probably another fluff spell. Okay. 2 red magic, 2 stress. Okay, yeah, that part automatically cycles, so don't click through it. Taking gym, failed. Gained 2 stress. So I gained 2 stress, but didn't get any bonuses. That sucks. I arrive at the gym to see a haphazard collection of booths and tables and clouds of underclassmen swirling around them. Raven Darkstar from the Snake Hall is with a group that appears to be the Drama Club. Someone else has a Save the Dragons banner. Wait, someone else has a Save the Dragons banner. Save them from what? Ellen's already here, standing by the wall, looking around before joining the throng. Hey, you guys. Come on, you have to put your names on the form to make it official. My sign-ups are over there. Eh? Virginia grabs us both and drags us over to our station. Sign it, sign it. Alright, alrighty, just let go of my wrist. Sorry. If you guys sign it, I have to go grab some more people. She hurries away. Ellen sighs and picks up the pen. Eh, she wants to. Let her sign up. I wait for Ellen to write her name on the form, then I sign beneath it. I'm going to look around and see what other clubs there are, okay? Yeah, I guess I should too. I wonder if magical universities care what clubs you were in at magical school. Is there a magical honors society? As Ellen and I move around the room, I see someone jump up onto the stage. It's Donald, Virginia's other brother. He pounds his fist on his chest a few times and takes a deep breath. Brooms for old shoes, pouch rings, boots, and buckskins. He has a surprisingly good voice, strong and clear, even if the words are nonsense. Will you buy any new broom? And then Jacob from Falcon Hall stands up beside him and starts the song from the beginning. As Donald continues, it's a round, like Frere Jacques, but a strange one. After they finish singing about spools and sealing wax or whatever, the boys make grandiose bows and I applaud along with the other students who were paying attention. It's not my kind of music, but they were pretty good at singing. Come this way to sign up for chorale? I guess. They wave and jump down from the stage. Chorale sounds like fun. I'm not interested, but I follow Ellen anyway to be polite. Hello ladies, here to sign up for... Wait, I know you. How much rehearsal do you have to do to be in choral? Well, you're Urchin's roommates. What are you doing here? She said you were joining her stupid sports thing. I can't do both? Well, what if we schedule things at the same time? You gotta pick which side you're on, mine or hers. That's rude. But Ellen just laughs. It's okay, I know how you feel. I have a little sister too. You do? You never mentioned her. We're very different people. Jenny's not interested in magic or books or sports. She just wants to be a ballerina and have everybody love her. She's spoiled rotten. Does she get away with everything even if she started it? Basically. Ha. See, little sisters are a menace. One time Urchin melted a cherry ice pop all over my math workbook, and Mom and Dad wouldn't believe I didn't do it, as if I'd eaten that junk. So they wouldn't spell it off, and I had to hear about it from them and my teacher at school because she's a messy eater. Jenny used to hate it if I locked my door to study beauty private, and she would stand outside and scream until Mama would make me let her in. Yeah, you know how it is. Anyway, it's cool if you want to sign up for chorale. I like to try, but if it gets in the way of my schoolwork, I'll have to stop. Yeah, whatever. What about you, whatever your name is? Me? There's no way I'm singing in public. I think I'd better go see how Virginia is doing. I hurry away. Alright, it's more magic. Inscription. Write or remove words from a target object. It's difficult to say how useful some of these things are. Oh, also we learned a trigger. 5 mana sets off simple delayed effects or traps within the caster's current location. Can be dangerous. Okay. So you best not do it around traps. Virginia is sticking a piece of paper to the wall with blue putty. What's that? Members list. We did it. We have enough people for an official club. Even if Liz still refuses to join because I said riding wasn't a real sport. It's mostly wolves and horses, but I kinda expected that. Both are signed up too. I hope it's because he wants to play and not because he likes me. You don't like toads? Horrible Donna put real toads in my bed when I was little. He was crushed that I didn't scream when I saw them. I still kicked his butt for being mean to the poor toads. I don't think they liked my bed. Do you guys always fight? Pretty much. He's been playing stupid pranks on me since I was practically a baby. I thought all brothers did that. Not William. He's the best big brother ever. Lucky. Yeah, I guess I am. Alright. What should we do today? We're at 20 bucks. I'm just gonna... I kinda wanna just study, but... yeah, we'll do that today. 1 smart, 2 stress. Dear Mom and Dad, I've only gotten 1 letter from you so far. What's happening back home? I miss you. I've met so many people here, and most of them are nice, but it's not the same. My roommates and I have started a sports club, and we have our first meeting today, and played some pickup soccer. So don't worry, I'm getting plenty of exercise. Well, at least Remillia's really good at soccer. Please write home soon. Love, Remillia. With a sigh, I seal up the envelope and put it on my desk, ready to send. It hasn't even been a month yet, but I can't help feeling homesick. I just have to take each day as it comes. I decided to go for a walk around the campus. As I'm wandering around the buildings, I notice a tall figure tossing a ball in the air and catching it. As I get closer, I realize that I'm wrong. He's not throwing it and catching it. He's not touching it at all. William points his wand at the ball, holding it suspended in midair. With a flick of his wrist, he sends it flying upwards, where it eventually reverses course and comes back down again, to be caught when he manages to line up the tip of his wand with a falling sphere. What are you doing? Control exercise. Is that hard? It's a matter of keeping your focus, keeping your rhythm, and not using too much force or it'll get away. If you want to show off, you do this with an egg. Makes it more obvious when you miss. Can I try that with the ball? If you really want to, catch. He flicks the ball high up in the air and then steps out of the way. I muster my energy to push up against the ball as it's falling. It slows, then starts to rise, then fall, then rise. That could be due to the fact we have red magic. I can push it, but I can't balance the energy enough to hold it still. After a moment, it gets loose and falls away at an angle. Oops. Hey, don't worry, you're only a freshman. This is upper class stuff. You're not supposed to be able to do it. That's true. William's a senior. Not only that, he's senior class president. He's probably really good at magic. You're better off practicing spells that are meant for your level, especially right now, if you know what I mean. Huh? You'll find out. He winks and goes to pick up his ball. Practice. I suppose I should get back to my dorm and think about what I'm going to do next week. Alright, spellbook. Yeah, we got some new spells. I think we picked up Inspection, Push Object, and Trigger. And that's about it. Diary. Ball games. Only show me a trick. Show me a trick the senior students do to practice controls, tossing balls around without using their hands. I can't do it right, but he says that's because I'm only a freshman and I need a lot more practice. Missing home. Sibling rivalry. They just talked about their little siblings. School clubs. My roommates and I are all signed up at the Virginia Sports Club. Ellen may also be joining the crowd. I swear it's something that's pronounced a different way. But I can't honestly remember off the top of my head, so I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. Along with Virginia's brother Donald, Ellen and Donald bonded a little bit over their problems with their siblings. So there you go. Club sign-ups. Okay, so there you go. Sorry if I'm not reading all of it. This is just reviewing what we've already gone through. We have no stuff because we haven't bought anything. I think there's opportunities where you can make more money, but we haven't really gotten anything yet. I'm going to go ahead and save, but I'm going to go ahead and keep going because we haven't really been going for very long. So next week. Virginia yawns and stretches. Time for another week of the grind. Wait! Huh, what? Well, the first big exam is this week, right? I guess that's what William was talking about. Sure. Who's giving the exam? What are we expected to know? When does it happen? No idea. Aren't you supposed to know these things? Your family... Virginia waves a hand dismissively. Secrets. All kinds of secrets. William says if he tells me that what's on the test, then the test wouldn't be fair. Well, it would be wrong for him to tell you the answers. That's cheating, and William would never do that. But you must know something. What kind of tests are they? Do we have to write essays or fight duels? Look, all I know is that it's about casting spells. That's it. Now come on, we have to pick up our schedules for the week. Alright. I could stick with what I know. Or I can try going for more black magic, or I can switch to black magic and see if that teaches us some stuff. I'm a little stressed, but I don't care. We'll do this. I'm definitely gonna have to take a break on the next week if I'm gonna do something like this, though. Oh well. Success. 2 magic and stress. Spark. 3 mana. Spark strikes the target, which may catch fire if it's something likely to burn. Okay. That sounds like an attack spell, so that's something. 3 stress. Okay. I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't remember why. Oh. Right, someone's talking in her sleep. Oh, William. Is Ellen having a dream about... No, wait. That's Virginia's voice calling her brother's name. Do I want to know what she's dreaming about? Dip it in the sugar pot. No, I probably don't want to know. I'm going to go back to sleep. Okay. Detect Charm. Detect objects which have been enchanted in the caster's current location. Hi Remillia, Professor Grabner is holding an open review for the exam. Do you want to come? Virginia can't be bothered. She says it's not worth it. It's the first test and it's probably not a big deal. On the other hand, if it was a big deal, Virginia probably wouldn't want to study more than she had to. Let's go to the study session. Sure, I'll come with you. Great, maybe we can quiz each other afterwards. Maybe. The room is slightly too small for all the anxious freshmen clustering in. From the whispers I overhear, it seems that no one knows what the test is going to cover, only that it takes place tomorrow. Professor Grabner's appearance doesn't settle anyone's nerves. Open your notebooks if you have them. This is not a quiz, this is for your own benefit. If you do not know the answer, look it up or ask someone. Let's go over to where I can peek at Ellen's notes. They're better organized than mine. If you had paid attention to to your schoolwork up to this point, you should be aware of the broad range of uses for magic within the pentachromatic system. Mr. Arias, if I wish to cast a spell to make a beast fur fall out, what color magic would I use? Good green, sir. I should hope that you would know that much without the need to ask for my approval. Miss Scarlet, what color magic would you use to transform a lump of coal into a diamond? Blue. Why are you so hesitant? Yes, the magic of change would suffice. You can use it in this vein, putting individual students on the spot to answer questions about the applications of each color of magic. Suddenly his voice cuts off in the middle of a sentence. Mr. Danson. Yes, sir. As you do not appear to have need of these revisions, you are excused. You may find more challenging material to occupy you this Saturday in detention. Yes, sir. He leaves the room. What was that about? I didn't see him do anything, but it's so too crowded in here to be sure. I hope all this revision is worth it. It's wearing me out. Smarts and stress increased by 1. I awaken to a knock on the door. Looking around the room, I notice that Virginia hasn't stirred at all. Ellen's awake, but she shakes her head frankly when I meet her eyes. I guess it's up to me to answer that. I pull on my robe and go see who it is. Joyous morning to you, Remillia. Hi. I came to deliver your exam schedules. This is a solo exam, so each student has a separate time slot. Reports to the listed room at the time indicated that receive further instructions at separate times. This exam process is very unusual. I'm afraid there's one other thing. You haven't been broadening your magic palette as much as you could be. I know you're capable of more than this, Remillia. I want my students to embrace their own strengths, but how can you learn what your strengths are unless you try? Do you think detention would be useful to you? Some pupils benefit from a more structured environment. I don't want attention. I don't want attention. Then I'm afraid I have no choice but to assign you 10 demerits. You may receive more depending on your performance during the exam. Please consider your choices carefully. I can't protect you from the consequences of your own actions. Sorry. Best of luck then. Remember, focus on your strengths and make them shine. Please pass on the schedules to your roommates. She waves and goes on her way. Well, I'm doing great on merits, aren't I? I believe it's because I don't have, I'm not doing anything in white, green, or blue. If I do like a class of each, it'll probably fix the issue. But I'm not going to do that. The instructions said that to be at this room at this time. The door is closed and I can't see inside. Someone else might still be in there taking their test. Well, too bad. I don't want to be penalized for being late. I rap quietly but firmly on the door. And the world starts to go surreal. Hello. What happened? Where am I? You are now in Dungeon Level 1, Layout 5B. What? Who said that? The exit from this dungeon lies beyond the wall in front of you. There are no doors in your room. You must use magic in order to escape. Good luck. What magic? What am I supposed to do? No one answers. This must be the mysterious test that no one will tell us about. What happens if we fail? Are we stuck down here forever? Bricked up like the cask of Amontillado? Oh, sorry. Amontillado? Sorry. There we go. Surely even Professor Grabner wouldn't be that awful. So I have to use magic. What kind of magic if I only get one choice? Black? There's a wall in my way. Walls are objects. Black magic affects objects, so I'll try that. Nothing. Well, something, but not enough. The wall is still there. Should I try again? Whoa. I'm back in the school. A suitable effort, though you lack the skill to follow through with your chosen approach. Sir? With sufficient practice, you should be able to reshape a simple wall that stood in your way. Of course, if you were not careful, attempting to reshape a wall could cause the room around you to collapse. However, that is acceptable for your first exam. You are dismissed. I walk out into the hallway, my head still spinning. I guess I passed the test, at least. What a strange school. I guess I'm glad I didn't try using fire. So, how about that exam, huh? How'd you do? Okay, I guess. I blew up the wall, mostly anyway. Old Grabby said that's the boring answer, but I thought it was fun. What about you, Ellen? Well, I just teleported back out again. Ha! That makes sense. What do you think the other exams will be like? More dungeons? Probably. Weird how the exams are more fun than the classes, huh? I don't think they are. Eh? So what are you guys doing today? At that moment, there's a knock at the door. Is that the allowances? Why didn't they just push them in? I'll go check. In the hallway by our door, I could see a small stack of envelopes, normal ones with allowances in them, and a large brown padded envelope addressed to me. My parents sent me something. I go back inside and hand out the money to the other girls. What have you got there? Something from my parents, I don't know. It's absolutely covered in tape. It's going to take me a few minutes to get it open. It'll still be here later, I guess. Maybe I'd rather look at it without my roommates around anyway. I don't remember how much a wand cost. Because I definitely could use that. And we'll go ahead and go another. Studying, 1 smart, 2 stress. While my roommates are out, I pull out the package that my parents sent me. Well, not a package really, it's not a box, just a big envelope wrapped in tape. I try for a while to pull the tape off, but it's not coming. Eventually I pull out some nail clippers and use them to make a small hole and tear it apart. Inside is a letter and a small newspaper, my old school's paper, and a stack of photographs. There's Mom and Dad waving at me, my house, my backyard. They haven't forgotten me at all. It'll still be quite a while before I get to go home, not until Thanksgiving, but they're not really that far away. If they needed me, they can come and get me. I've been here for about a month now, and I guess I'm getting used to this life. Alright, spellbook. We got some new stuff. Not push object. We got Spark, and Trigger, and Detect Charm. Fortunately, our skills wasn't good enough to do totally good at the test. But I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how I could have done better unless I focused entirely on one path of magic, which would have just pissed off that old lady anyway. Anyway, I'm at 20 demerits. So, there you go. Diary. Demerits. She says I haven't been preparing well enough, and since I didn't want attention, she gave me 10 demerits instead. Okay. Sleep talking. So it's really weird things when she's sleeping. But me, I tried to reshape the wall, but it didn't work. My black magic still isn't good enough. I think I did okay though. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go ahead and save the game again. Overwrite. So far we're at 20 demerits, and I don't know how to get rid of demerits yet. Anyway, we'll go ahead and do... yeah, we'll continue going. These weeks are going a lot faster now. Hey you guys, are either of you interested in running for class office? I can't do that. Like president? I don't think. What do you have to do to run? Not much, you just have to tell the teachers by the end of this week that you want to run. Then next week everybody votes. Oh, and you have to have a clean record, no demerits. That rules me out. Unless you know how to get rid of demerits. There must be a way to earn merits and balance your record. Maybe you can ask one of the professors to let you do an extra credit project. You won't catch me asking for extra work. Anyway, there are only 2 positions for the freshman class, president and treasurer. The upper classes have more because they do more events and stuff. Freshman officers don't do anything? I'm sure they do something, just not as much. Like, the junior class is in charge of the prom, and that's a big deal. And then the same people who run the prom junior year have to run initiation at the start of the next year because elections haven't been held yet. It's a ton of work. It's much easier for freshmen. You probably just have to go to meetings with the teachers and nod a lot. So are you interested? No one would vote for me. But that's why I'm asking. See, Minnie Cochran is obviously going to win president, so it's not even worth trying for that, but the treasurer position is open. Pastel says Jacob says he thinks he'll win it easy, so I want someone else to win. Anyone else? William isn't running for president in his class again this year, so it's perfect. He can endorse a freshman candidate, and then they're sure to win. I'm not sure that's... Why don't you run? No way. Class officers have to have meetings with teachers. I see way too much of them in class already. Speaking of which, we need to pick our classes for the week. Alright. Sleep on Friday. And we'll continue doing our black magic. And fire magic. Even though it's technically not fire magic. Yay. Open. Unlocks and opens doors or other objects that are designed to open and close. That would have been useful sooner. When I get back to the room this afternoon, the others are already there. They don't look happy. What's going on? Horrible. Donna left a box of cat poop on our doorstep during class. It was really mean. Ew. Where would he get that from? Some of the other students have pets. Some of the older students have pets. He must have gotten someone to help. Should we try to find out who? No, this is between him and me. And the professors. He is so going to get it for this. Are you going to tell on him? He's going too far. He has to stop. It's pretty hard to forgive a joke like that, going out of his way to get hold of, and then leaving it on the doorstep. That's awful. At least it wasn't on fire. More black magic. Aw, yeah, I'm apparently getting too stressed. Slash, 10 mana, a sharp blow to the target causes focus damage. Okay, I dropped it by a lot. I'll probably do another sleep on Monday and get the stress to balance out. So, are you gonna do it? I don't think... Oh, come on. I'm not the sort of person... Remillia, are you going to run for treasurer? I can't, you have to have a clean record, remember? Right. I'll just have to look somewhere else then. She leaves the room. Ellen sits on her bed and brushes back her hair. Such a strange thing to get so worked up over. Well, she is very competitive. If it really matters so much, she ought to do it herself instead of trying to get everyone else to do it for her. It is possible to get your demerits back to 0 before this event, supposedly, but I don't know what it is. I'm playing this game blind, just like everyone else is. I shrug. I suppose. Do you think her brother will do what she says? Promote someone just because she wants him to? Probably. She's his baby sister. He looks out for her. He's so sweet. Oh, he is he? Ellen, have you got a crush on William? What? No. Maybe. She sighs and flops back onto the bed. Yes. You can't have him, he's mine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not a good idea. I'll say there's nothing wrong. Okay, you like William, so what's the problem? He's cute, he's responsible, he's a good student. He's popular, so he could have any girl he wants. And he'd never want a girl like me. Guys want someone pretty who likes makeup and dancing and pouts until she gets her way. Jenny's not even 13 yet, and she's already got boys chasing her. Boys think of me as just a rock with hair, a useless fuzzy lump. William is nice. He would never... What's wrong for you telling me you like him? Tell him. If you like him, you should tell him. No. What's the worst that can happen? He says no, then you know you don't have to worry about it anymore. And what if he likes you and you're just wasting time not knowing it? That's not very likely. You'll never know unless you try. We're horses. We're supposed to be daring. You're cute and clever and sweet. You're not hopeless. Maybe he likes you. Maybe he doesn't. There's only one way to find out. I'll think about it. Virginia stretches and yawns. So, are you and William working on your plan to take over the class today? Well, we can't today, exactly. Why not? He's not here. What do you mean, he's not here? It's Cider Day. It's the big apple festival in the next county over. Most of the upperclassmen go there on field trip. It's over an hour away, so they have to leave early. Why didn't we hear about it? Freshmen aren't allowed. It's a privilege. What's an apple festival? A harvest fair. Don't you have those where you come from? I don't know. They get a big old-fashioned cider press set up on the green, so everybody can watch the apples being crushed, and they sell jugs of it. There's lots of food: apple donuts, apple sausages, apple upside-down cakes, and caramel apple squash apple soup. Well, it's not all apples. Big bake sale, craft sale, art contest, and there's fiddlers in the day, and then a contra dance in the evening. From the look on Ellen's face, she has no idea what a contra dance is, but she's not going to ask. So the seniors are going off to a dance without us. Well, it doesn't matter. What should I do today? I have 30 bucks. Let's go to the mall. What should I do at the mall today? Magic store! So yes, I can buy some of these things now. It does +2 all magic. I can also get a tiara. It gives cute +10, so no. So really the only things I can get right now is glasses or a wand. I wouldn't mind getting a wand, so let's go ahead and get that. You purchase a wand. In order to gain the benefits of your item, you will have to wear it. You can access the equipment screen to change what you're wearing at the end of the week. Okay, done shopping. I finished my shopping and joined my fellow students to return to Iris Academy. Inventory. This fellowship bit of wand, blah blah blah, we already know about it. Put it on. There you go, so now it's in my hand. And now I have 2s and everything. That better make her happy. Spellbook. We learned slash and open. So there you go. And that's about it. Oh yeah, diary. Something about elections. I'm not currently eligible due to demerits. That's a prank. Alright. So let's go ahead and save the game. Alright, so, until next time everyone, I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Magical Diary. Hope to see you guys next time. See you guys.